So let me fill you guys in a little bit. I'm freaking out, man. We've got way too many irons in the fire. You start one project, then you gotta wait for something to arrive. So you start 5 projects, and then they all come to a head at exactly the same time. And that's when you become paralyzed and you can't do anything. So I set aside today to handle a few tasks that I've been putting off. One of them is I gotta get this auger started. That sounds like it'd be really easy, but it's from Amazon, so we don't know what to expect. I gotta put a dump bed on the Gator, and I'll explain why. And I have to put proper tie downs in my trailer because I bring the Gator places and tie it down like pretty sketchy. It's not good. So let's get started. So basically the way this thing works is put this big old drill bit. It comes with one up to 8 inches in diameter. We fit that on there, pop it into place, and now what we have is this big old drill. All right, so what do you reckon the chances are that this is gonna fire right up? It's too good to be true. This is amazing. Oh man, when Kevin sees this, he's gonna flip. So I'd say we should probably let it run for a little bit before we work it. I'm amazed. If this holds up, we gotta build about 200 feet of fence. We have to put in these trailhead repair stations at Berm Park. We got projects everywhere. And on that note, let me give you a little bit of info. It's called Project Horse Berm. It's a code name. It's not gonna be called Project Horse Berm when I tell you about it like a month from now. It's something completely different. It's kind of like the Berm Peak Ranger Station, but not like the Berm Peak Ranger Station at all. That's all I can tell you. All right, Kevin's sprucing up the trails because we're gonna do a whole video where we ride all of Berm Peak, but I gotta show him this. For Project Horse Berm, auger.
That's nice.
Not bad for Amazon, right? Oh, yeah. No! Grabs in there. You want to give it a shot? Here. Is he good or is he good? Look at that.
I think it's way better than using post hole diggers.
We could just be banging out fence posts a minute each with this. I mean, how much time is this going to save at Project Horse Berm?
I mean, a lot.
It's about 200 feet of fence.
That's a lot. So
yeah.
That's like 200 fence posts, right?
No. All right, let me grab the 8-inch auger. It's easier to change out the bit than on my drill. I think we're gonna have to 2-man it. Yup. Okay.
Oh, hold on, all right.
Okay.
Let's chill.
Yeah, let's chill.
This seems super cowboy, like it's wild.
Should we try to 1-man it?
You can break your arm all you want.
Do you think this is the most dangerous thing we own now? All right, so on to the next thing, the Gator. Now the Gator, this bed actually flips up and you both lift it up and you dump it out. It's not very efficient. And so today we're gonna make it a power dump bed. Isn't it supposed to have these pistons on the side that like assist its dumping? Oh yeah, there's one of them. We must have beaten on this thing pretty bad. As part of Project Horse Berm, we're gonna be moving a lot of material. So we'll move the material with the Gator. This guy right here gets installed under the bed. We're gonna run electricity up to the front, little switch. I can just press a button right from the driver's seat and dump gravel, rocks, dirt, whatever we need. This is gonna save us a ton of time. Should be pretty straightforward. Yeah, let's start taking the old Gator apart and see what we find. Something has got to plug in here, right? That doesn't look right. Yes. So this connector here should reach the dashboard, and it does. Now it lines up. Force this in. There we go. There it goes. Yup. They make it pretty foolproof. You really can't mess these up. Let's see if this is the power connector. Yeah, it is. So let's see if we can extend this out, because now this piece right here needs to connect up there. Look at that. This is kind of too easy. I always knew I was gonna do this myself because they want to get you for this. Oh wait, what about the latch? Okay, so now the bed is latched. Yeah, it's not gonna work with the latch there, so we gotta remove the latch. Should I just saw it off, or should I look at the instructions? Yeah, step 1 is remove the roller latch. I'm an idiot. So you don't have to remove this at all. All you have to do is remove this catch right over here. And so if you ever wanted to restore it back to a manual dump bed, it's easier. Oh yeah, no problem. Okay, so this is supposed to do 1,000 pounds. I'm a little bit less than 1,000 pounds. It didn't seem to be straining at all, so that's pretty cool. That was expensive, but I don't regret that. That was really easy to install. Now, I want to strap the gator down to the trailer in a more, what's the word I'm looking for? More not like we were doing before. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna put a couple of tie downs up in the front and we're gonna put a couple of tie downs up in the back. You can't just screw it to the wood, right? It's gotta be bolted to the actual frame. So I'm gonna drill upwards so I know where the holes are gonna have to be. Oh yeah, they're actually the perfect length. Who would have thought? Nice. The reason I'm using a breaker bar to tighten this down is because I wanna get the torque exactly right. 1,000,000 foot-pounds. All right, hook number 2, 3, and 4. Hey, buddy. Oh, hello. Watch for the metal shavings, buddy. Oh, you go, babe. Oh, you go, babe. You go, baby. So I'm just hitting the holes with some spray paint because they're not really protected. This is a steel trailer and it can rust. It just started raining, which is really odd for Berm Peak, and we got one more to do. So let's see if we can knock it out before it becomes a mess out here. Now we're really getting rained on. Let's knock this out. All right, so talk about maximizing time. We started early in the morning, and we got all this stuff done before it started pouring. I'm pretty happy. We've got a gas-powered auger for digging fence posts. We have hooks in the trailer. And of course, we got the dump bed in the gator. Pretty bummed out that I can't try that right now, but next month, you're gonna find out what Project Horse Berm is, and you're gonna see us using that dump bed quite a bit. Hopefully you can tell by now, but I'm not an expert at any of this stuff. Nevertheless, I hope you learned something today, and if not, I hope you were at least entertained. Thanks for riding with me today, and I'll see you next time. If I don't get these shavings up, somebody's bike tire is gonna find them, or somebody's bare feet are gonna find them.